Everyone, I'm Micah Salyer, and I'm here with Roy Wooley. You'll probably recognize him from a couple seasons on Face Off. So I guess could you tell us a little bit, like what was it like? I mean, being selected for the show and then being on there for a couple runs.
Oh well, it was exciting. To be even selected for the show. I know they have several hundred people apply to be on the show every season. So yeah, just getting that call saying you made it.
Right.
was very exciting. And then actually being there was a cross between being terrified and
Right.
exciting, because
Absolutely.
it's a lot of pressure.
Right. Because I got a degree in studio art, so we always have critiques. And as terrifying as that was for me, like how terrifying was it to go out there in front of Glenn and everyone else, and then it's going to be broadcast on national television? Did that just did you were you able to put that out of your mind, or was that just bearing down on you over the days you were working on your projects?
Well, while you're working on it, you're really not thinking about it.
Right.
But whenever you're actually there in front of judges, it's very intimidating.
Absolutely.
Especially whenever you do something that you think it looks really cool, and they're not feeling it that week, so they're they just tear into it, and it's this is awful, and it's
Right. Yeah.
this is a lousy paint job or whatever. It's oh man, you just
Right.
crushed me.
Absolutely. I completely understand. So, what have you been working on since the show?
Since the show, I've worked on several independent films.
Okay.
Did some work in the Honda industry, which is where I'm from, and actually did some set work on Vampire Diaries,
Oh,
which
nice.
is in Atlanta, and was able to work with doing some background makeups for the last Hunger Games. They just wrapped up shooting.
Yes, absolutely. Which was
fantastic.
fantastic.
So right now I'm taking a couple months off and doing the con circuit,
Yeah, absolutely.
some conventions.
I mean, we obviously appreciate it. I think you have a lot of fans, because as far as everyone that came on the show, your stuff was just, it was incredible. I mean, what you could engineer. I mean, I've never seen anyone on the show that could fabricate the things that you could. So it's very impressive. And I've just, growing up, I've always loved, that sort of thing. So I was really impressed. So I guess could you tell us a little bit more, how did you start out, get into the kind of the field you're in, led up to everything?
Well, really, I mean, I saw An American Werewolf in London whenever I was 17.
Right.
And I'd always loved monsters
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
drawing and stuff like that. But that's whenever I decided this is what I want to do for a living. And so I just started reading all the books I could find, and just started grabbing materials and started just practicing. And that's all it is. It's it's like any other art form or any other job. You have to practice at it to get good at it.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Thank you for sitting down with us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.